Who or what is to blame for Europe's current heatwave problem, and what is to be done? Europe is experiencing an ongoing series of heat waves that are among the hottest in recorded history. All-time temperature records were broken in Germany, Poland, Slovakia, the Czech Republic, Hungary, the United Kingdom, and Switzerland, according to DW.com. It all first started in late May, with Western Europe being most affected, and summer arriving early in Central Europe. Temperatures reached 40 degrees Celsius. A second, worse heat wave took place in mid-June, with temperatures reaching 45 degrees Celsius in France and nearly 38 degrees in the United Kingdom. Thousands across Europe have died as a result of these heat waves. The June heat wave alone killed at least 3,700 in France, Belgium, and the Netherlands, according to Reuters. Beyond deaths, this heat wave is also straining electrical grids across nations thanks to businesses and homes cranking up air conditioning in response. More heat waves are looming in the horizon. Some have even said that this is set to be an annual occurrence in Europe. Driven by climate change and global warming, the phenomenon of the once-in-a-generation heat wave is now occurring nearly annual, which also cited a chief scientist at the UK Met Office as saying that human-induced climate change is to blame for the heat waves. After all, the past 11 years were the warmest in recorded history. This increase in extreme heat is a direct result of human-made climate change. As greenhouse gas emissions trap more heat in the atmosphere, heat waves, the deadliest type of extreme weather event, get longer and hotter. Regardless of whether or not you believe that climate change is negatively impacted by human activity, everyone can agree that not enough is being done to curb fossil fuel emissions from the giants of industry. Our seemingly AI-centric nightmare of a future is also exacerbating the problem. The data centers that power them are becoming major contributors to climate change. They are creating heat islands, warming the land around them by up to 16 degrees Fahrenheit, and making life hotter for more than 340 million people. These data centers also eat up tremendous amounts of electricity and water. A single hyperscale data center that a power draw that exceeds 100 milliwatts uses up the equivalent of roughly 80,000 households worth of power. So what can be done to control these things? Mainly, it's proper enforcement of economic rent payments, particularly land rents. Data centers occupy precious tracts of land and don't pay anything in the way of economic rent for the value of these lands. Right now, the growth of these data centers is largely unchecked. Making them pay the full value of all the millions of square feet of land they occupy can go a very long way to curb their excesses. This is, of course, in addition to making them pay for the data they have plundered for free from the commons of human data made by everyone. Similar enforcement measures can be done to extract rent from industries that operate on the commons, such as energy and minerals. You may or may not believe that humans cause climate change, but you can sure as anything believe that big industries shouldn't get away with passively profiting from economic rent value that could benefit society instead of only the richest among us.